Hi everyone, it's Molly. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I am doing tonight a full black base, swiping over it with white. Then I'm going to pour the rainbow colors and swipe them. I'm hoping that the background gives almost like a webbed effect, lacing all throughout so that it can give some extra dimension. I've really been having fun with this series and I hope that you are as well. I'm calling it my Brightline series just because that bright rainbow swipe through there, and I just feel like it's what I needed in my life right now. So I hope that you've been enjoying the series. Thank you so much for watching. Let's paint. All right, hello everyone. I am continuing on the Brightline. So I thought this time, so I've done white and black straight, I've done ring pours, I've done rect rings. Now I want to do the background as a swipe and then the colors as a swipe. So we'll see how that one goes. So this is my regular pouring medium. Ooh, there's a big lump of paint I saw in there. I just mixed some new paint. Yikes. I hope that's gonna be okay. All right, got that out of there, and I felt like I saw something else. I'll get it if I see it. So what I'm gonna do, I have this piece of paper, and did I make it the right? Should be good enough. I'm gonna put a bunch of white on here, spread it out, and then I'm gonna swipe down it. And so this is my regular pouring medium. Actually, it's not my regular pouring medium. It doesn't have GAC 800 in it. GAC 800, when I do these types of pours, it actually makes the cells spread out a lot, and that's why I've taken it out. Ooh, I almost burned that paper. I could smell it. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine in the headlines, like Molly's Artistry, garage on fire? All right, so I really just think I'm gonna really spread this out far. So I want it to. Now this white is Amsterdam white, and that's a brand of paint. And this is Australian Floetrol, which is what creates those beautiful cells. And thank you to Shelley Art. And Gilly Rice Cube was using Australian Floetrol and doing some really pretty swipes as well. All right. I want to make sure I get this edge. Let me put it down a little bit, because the edge is what's going to like start it all off. So let me put a little bit more paint there on that edge. Not much. Or a lot. Oh man. Okay. I don't like it. All right. Okay, so now I think I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna swipe first, and then I'm gonna run the colors up through it. And again, I'm just going with it because that's what this series is about, is just about experimenting and going with it. I'm actually gonna put that, oh, I just got some on my toe. Just gonna drip the rest back on there because the Australian Floetrol is expensive and I can reuse that. Okay, here we go, here goes nothing. Just gonna secure it a little bit on the edges. Ooh, I can already start to see it. This won't be perfect. That's okay. Whoa. Oh, that was so cool. It disappeared a little bit though, but that's okay. Actually, it disappeared a lot. It's got like super fine lacing in there, which tells me that I think my black is a little bit thin. So I think what I'm gonna do is come in and swipe a few more times. Just right over this to get the edges as well. And I think I kind of pressed down too hard. I think that's what that was. See, it's fading right back in again, so. Swipe one more time on this side. Yep, it's fading right on down. All right, I tell you what, I'm going to scrape this back in the bucket. I'm going to thicken up my black paint just a little bit, and then I'm gonna see if this swipes any better. Okay, so I have hopefully thickened that, and hopefully this was my problem. If it wasn't, I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Oh, there's some lumps again. Okay. This is all coming out of the bottom of my paint jar. Oh, there's another one. I'm gonna have to get those out. The one thing about saving your paint is you gotta get those dried edges off, and I'm impatient and sometimes I don't. All right, so we're gonna try this again, and if not, no problem, I'll go back to the drawing board. But I did something that was really cool in the process that I'm gonna make a video on. So everything happens for a reason. There's my black paint that I scraped off before. I will use this in another painting. And let's swipe with this white again. All right, I am just gonna use my palette knife so that I can go really light over the top. And I'm just gonna start right here and let's see what happens. Already I can see I thickened that up just the tiniest bit and it's already holding better. So I'm gonna keep swiping. These are just, you can let me know if you like this style or these kind of longer ones where I'm just playing around. I feel like I learn, you learn. Like, I think my black could have even been just a tiny bit thicker. Learning as I go. Because my white is already really thick. But maybe that was the issue. Maybe my white needed to be a little bit. That's sticking pretty well. I like that. Okay, all right, getting there. Took some time, but getting there. Really just going very light over the top. And it's gonna be fine detail. It's not gonna be like in your face for the background, but I kind of like that. And I think maybe I'll do one swipe with the heavy white up here and then come back that way again. Just a little bit more interest. When I stretch this out, these cells are gonna be really, really cool, I think. I am just gonna do a little bit of swirling. That will all go off the edge, I think. And do I want one more kind of swipe through there? And the last time I learned, I needed to move my colors. I said to keep all the colors really tight together, but I do want them to kind of spread out a little bit. And I'm making them kind of thin so that my palette knife will go over the entire thing. I'm gonna swipe with white again. Let me wipe this off again. Yeah, those cells are gonna open up. It's gonna be really cool, I think. Y'all, my station is such a mess. I guess you're not having fun if it's not messy, right? Okay. Ooh, I had a little... Okay, I made executive decision in the middle to come back this way. I don't know why. That was not in my plan. Not in my plan. All right. I'm gonna stretch this one out. It looks like nothing right now, but let's see what happens. I'm gonna add some more black. Some of this extra black that I had scraped up off the table back around. Okay. This is not at all what I was going for, but I like it. Just not that white part right there. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more black to this edge right here. Tuck that underneath the rest of my stuff. Yeah, this is not at all what I was going for, but all right. Go down to that edge. Come on, paint. All right. Well, this one did not come out the way that I thought it was going to. And it's gotta be the mixture, because I just mixed new paints. It's gotta be the mixtures of my paints. But I mean, I'm not mad at it. It's really cool. All right, let me show you. So this is not at all what, I mean, it's the concept, but that black and white just didn't quite do the same. Super funky and cool though. And that's what I was going for. I was going for kind of lacing everywhere. And you see that black, that's what I said, that the black would definitely, the lacing would end up showing up. I just wanted it to be a little bit more predominant. But I will try again. All right, I'll show you how it dries. Okay, so here it is. And this is not varnished yet. This is just that gloss medium that I put in there. It gives it such a beautiful shine. And people ask if I still varnish over top, and I do. Just for UV protection. Look at that. Now, I struggled a lot with this one. And it's still, I still don't have it perfect, but that's, you know, I'm learning with this series. So I like it. I like that it's like almost fades into the black. It's a very blended color instead of like super bright standout colors. And I love the interest in it. This one's gonna look really good either with a high gloss varnish or a resin over top. But yeah, so there you go. I struggled, but I love the outcome. All right, well, thank you for watching. Happy painting. Bye.